2013, another amazing year for information services. And this year I'd really like to thank you for your amazing efforts. I'm so fortunate to work with such talented, creative, knowledgeable and committed staff, because after all, it's you that makes the difference. It's you that creates the sort of Griffith that we all aspire to. And whilst it's dangerous to single out two individuals, I would like to acknowledge Salvador Aguirre and Gabby Ingram. Salvador won the inaugural Vice-Chancellor's Service Excellence Award and Gabby the award for Outstanding Streamlining Project. So well done. And whilst they've done great work, so have many of you. So please take time over the next few weeks to think about and celebrate your achievements during the year and those of your colleagues. It's a great chance to take that time and really think, wow, we've achieved a great deal. And here's a few more examples.
The key word for me is choice. We need to offer students different places for different times of the year. So as you go up through this building, the building effectively becomes quieter. Gives you the really sociable, active spaces at the lower level and those retreat spaces with the lovely hinterland views at the top level of the building. So really giving students that choice of places to go and to undertake a range of activities. One of the key things as well was trying to create impact. We wanted to create a wayfinder. The library needs to be one of the hearts or one of the social hotspots of a campus to really offer that sense of welcome, a space that people want to enjoy, want to actually stay within and keep people on campus. We try to create really sociable buildings, particularly for the early tertiary years. It's very important that you create spaces that students want to be in. So yeah, trying to put yourself in the mindset of the student is a very important part of it, and it's a very inspirational side of what we do.
Attention please, the library is now closing. Please make your way to the nearest exit. The library will reopen tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Have a good evening. Just kidding, the library is actually open 24/7. I'm so funny, I scare myself. Come on, I'll show you the area. We increased the library opening hours mainly on student feedback. We decided to trial this at the end of first semester 2012, and we decided over that exam and study period to extend the library hours to 24/7, which has been absolutely fantastic and the students are loving it.
The 24-hour study space being open has given the opportunity to come in at any time of the day or night when the mood takes you to come and study, basically. You've got access to the printers if you need to get stuff printed off for assignments, anything like that. It's fantastic for group work, because a lot of the time when you're doing group work at uni, it's hard to get everybody in one space at one time. It's fantastic after hours as a safe place, because there's security escorts 24 hours a day that students can come, we can study, and it's clean, it's very comfortable.
Early this year, Information Services developed a research data management roadmap, and basically what it does is identify all the services and infrastructure we need to develop over the next few years to improve our research data management across the university. As part of the roadmap, by the end of 2013, we'll be in a position to roll out free working storage and a long-term data repository solution for all researchers to use. And the other task that we undertook early this year was to develop some research data management guidelines.
So the goal of the guidelines for managing research data is to give researchers some information that will help them to manage their research data more effectively. The guidelines will give the researchers some concise, plain English advice about a range of fairly complex topics, and they range from intellectual property through to ethical and commercial sensitivities that have to be managed, through to issues around how to securely store data or how to choose a file format that will continue to be available in the future.
The Unified Collaboration Project's an exciting project that could fundamentally change the way that staff work at Griffith University. The underlying premise of the project is to reduce the amount of travel that we have to do between campuses when we're going to meetings, and also to allow us to be more connected with each other and with external parties. The project started off by delivering 2,000 new video phones across the campuses this year, and will provide another 4,000 next year in 2014. And one of my favourite things that we've come across so far in this project is working with disability services. Now they have a lot of conversations straight through the video with signing and lip reading, and it makes their day a lot easier to navigate.
As the disability officers, we're in different campuses where we don't always see each other, so having the video phone where you can actually see the other disability officer to be able to lip read. Now we can get on the phone, we can chat, and we can chat about so much in such a shorter space of time and achieve so much more. It just makes a tremendous difference. We just feel so much more connected. It's great.
Over the last 18 months, the Video Conference Upgrade Project has standardised and simplified video conferencing across the 5 campuses. So far we've upgraded 17 common use spaces and have plans to roll out even more at the end of this year and at the start of 2014. With over 500 staff trained on these self-serve systems, we're starting to see some impressive usage figures coming in. We've seen an increase of 132% in video conference calls made in these spaces. This equates to a saving to the university of almost $1.5 million in time saved in work hours and vehicle usage between campus.
It's been a big year for the lecture capture service. We've upgraded the application and its infrastructure. In line with the new Griffith opt-out policy for lecture recording, we're recording every lecture that we can. This equates to over 25,000 recordings in 2013. Students can bookmark important points in a recording, allowing them to navigate back to that point. Academics can now see which part of a recording has been watched the most using the heat map feature. With over 1 million hits on the lecture capture service in 2013, we're ending the year on a high.
It's really good when you can't make it to class and you need to catch up on things.
What I do is I just go on the portal and check with the lecture capture.
Oh, I definitely like to be able to have it to refer back to.
I just use it to catch up on any work I've missed, or if I want to study in more depth.
Responsibility for managing Griffith University's record keeping moved to the information management portfolio in INS in 2013. This makes sense as nearly all records are created digitally these days.
Oh, aren't all records created digitally?
No, not all records are created digitally yet.
Are you alright there?
So, as I was saying, not all records are created digitally yet, but by shifting our paper-based processes to digital and developing techniques to harvest these digital records, we can help Griffith and its staff meet their legal obligations to create and manage records effectively.
Legal obligations? Am I legally responsible for creating and managing records?
Yes, we are all obligated to create and manage records which document our business or the important decisions we make.
Important decisions.
Especially the important decisions need to have records created for them. Now, where was I? Yes. One advantage of harvesting these records is that it makes finding these digital records quicker and easier. And yes, harvesting is the same as what Google does when it indexes the internet. So, there are some clear advantages for the university in adopting digital record keeping and ensuring that all staff are aware of their legal obligations to create and manage records. In summary, we will be able to improve business decisions through better context and quicker and easier access to records. We will be able to more easily collaborate and share knowledge. We will, by automating our record-keeping processes, lift the burden from staff. We will be creating a valuable corporate history of the university. And last and most importantly, we will be saving lots of trees. Yay!